Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a 15-minute meal so scrumptious, delicious and so nutritious. Let's quickly start. How do we make this meal? I'm going to first start with making the rice. So I've taken 2 cups of rice in my rice cooker and I've added 4 cups of water. If you do not have a rice cooker, you can make it the absorption method or you can steam it however you like it. So let's quickly put the rice in the rice cooker. This should take about 10 minutes to cook. Next, we're gonna make lovely sauce to have with the rice. We'll first start with making the eggs. Let's take first 6 eggs in a bowl and quickly whisk those eggs so that we can scramble them. So I've got 6 eggs that I'm going to use. That's 2 eggs per person. So this meal that I'm making today is for 3 portions. Alright, so let's continue now. So make sure that you beat your eggs really well so that everything becomes into one uniform mixture. In the meantime, what I've done also is chopped half a kilo of tomatoes into wedges, and I've taken 1 leaf and I've chopped them finely as well. So in my hot pan that I've taken, or the wok that I've taken, I've added 2 tablespoons of oil, and let's go ahead and cook these eggs. We're going to be scrambling them, so make sure that you put all your eggs inside. Okay, and let's begin scrambling them. This should take about a minute or so. So my scrambled eggs are done. Let's turn off the flame. And now take them off. Put them back into the same bowl that we had gone ahead and beaten those eggs up. So now in the same wok that I was frying my eggs, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of oil, and we're going to start our cooking in this. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to add half of the leeks that I had chopped finely into my oil, and then add my tomatoes after that. So let's go ahead and do that. So my tomatoes and my leek are nicely frying away. So now let's go ahead and season our wonderful tomato gravy. We're first going to use some garlic powder. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of garlic powder. If you don't have garlic powder, you can use fresh garlic. Just go ahead and use a mortar and pestle and make it into a nice paste and then put it in it. Alright, next I'm going to add is chicken seasoning, regular chicken seasoning. So by adding chicken seasoning, I'm going to avoid using salt. So I'm going to use this as well, just about a teaspoon or so. Okay, so that's all we have for our seasoning. Let's go ahead and mix it now. If you don't have chicken seasoning, you can use whatever seasoning powder you have, whether it's vegetable, mushroom, or you can just plain use salt and sugar. In order to get rid of the tartness of the tomatoes, I'm just going to add half a teaspoon of sugar. Half a teaspoon is fine. If you like it a little bit more sweeter, you can add about a teaspoon or so. As you can see now, the tomatoes have now turned nice and soft, and they are absolutely delicious. At this stage you can see it's nice and saucy, and thick sauce-like texture. At this stage you can add your scrambled eggs that you have done and mix it. And just add around 1 tablespoon of water just to slightly mix everything up. How delicious it looks already. Once this comes up to a boil, I'm going to let it cook for about 30 to 40 seconds more and then turn off my flame. As you can see now, it's already started boiling. So let's go ahead and leave it for another 30 seconds and then we turn off our flame and it's ready to eat. Alright. I'm now going to go ahead and turn off the flame. So as you can see, this entire egg gravy that we made hardly took us about 10 minutes to prepare and to cook, which means in no time this is ready, and it is so nutritious as well. You've got tomatoes, you've got eggs, which is so scrumptious and delicious to eat. So let's go ahead now and garnish this with the leeks that I've cut into fine pieces. Okay, just sprinkle them from top. So here you go, it's ready to eat now. Now let's go ahead and assemble our meal. Accompany my meal, I'm going to make a sauce now. What I've done is I've taken a bowl and I've chopped some green chilies in it, about 3 to 4. Now I'm going to chop some baby garlic, these are small sized garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and chop around 3 to 4 cloves of garlic with my scissors. Chop them finely, or you could just take your knife and cut them fine, or you could take a mortar and pestle and just mash them up as well. I'm now going to season it with some chicken powder, just a small pinch of it, and also going to add some light soy. I'm using light soy. If you like dark soy, you can use that as well, but light soy is fine. Generally, light soy is used as a dipping sauce. So let's go ahead and add some light soy. You can use whatever brand you want. So use about 2 teaspoons. I'm now going to sprinkle it with a little bit of ghee and mix it with my sauce. Mix it well. Okay, so once you mixed it, what we're going to do is we're going to add hot oil on top of it. I'm using peanut oil. Just to garnish it, I'm just going to put on top some toasted sesame seeds. Okay. So here you go. My instant sauce is ready as well. So here you go. My 15-minute meal is ready. Let's go ahead and add some sauce to our rice first. Alright. Look how delicious it already looks and so appetizing. So if you like this recipe, don't forget to subscribe, like the recipe, and share it with your loved ones. Don't forget the bell icon as well, so that you get notification about my next recipe that I will be posting on my channel. Do try this on your busy days, especially you could do it right now as well, since it only requires so few ingredients. You can make this right now and eat it. This is an ideal meal if you just have limited, ration that you can use. Just few eggs, tomatoes, and few green onions. And the sauce only requires green chilies, garlic, and soy sauce, which is readily available in our pantry. So do try it at home, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.